more to support them.
The opposition is criticising the plan for not being ambitious enough, claiming it's too little, too late. Now turning to 5AA's sport, to tennis, and Australia is preparing to take on the Czech Republic in the Davis Cup quarterfinals. Craig Gabriel is in Malaga.
Australia has a very solid record over the Czechs. They've lost just once to the European nation, and that was 1975. The last meeting was 2017 in Melbourne, and Australia won that 4-1. But the Czechs have said they're a young team and one that's very hungry. The Aussies are even more determined to go one better than last year. Alex de Minaur will lead the Aussies, and he's joined by Alexei Popyrin, Matt Ebden, Max Purcell and Jordan Thompson. And after the upset of defending champions Canada, Australia won't be taking any chances.
Australian cricketer Mitch Marsh says it would be a miracle if Travis Head plays in Friday's T20 against India. Head has been partying hard since his Player of the Match performance in Australia's World Cup victory. And in the NBA, the Orlando Magic have beaten the Toronto Raptors 126-107, while the Pacers were too good for the Hawks 157-152. Now checking 5AA traffic.
At Mansfield Park, traffic lights playing up on Grange Junction Road near Wingfield Road. Birkenhead to Sinkhole, Victoria Road near Gun Street with the lane closed, and Prospect Burst Waterway, Churchill Road near Rose Street is down to 25. And these parklands, lots of road closures and detours to Adelaide 500. Keep it in mind if heading around that neck of the woods to Savo, and got a camera at McGill Road at McGill. It's Bob Jane T-Mart's Black Tyre Sale. Get 35% off all popular Yokohamas, selected Pirellis and the Dunlop FM 800 range. Ends November 26. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast: sunny this afternoon, a late shower or two tomorrow, 28. Friday, rain easing, a possible storm, 24. Saturday, showers, 21. Sunday, also 21. Right now, it's 25 degrees. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News tonight.
You can trust 9 News is live and local. While others do their news from Melbourne, 9 News is made in Adelaide for Adelaide. Weeknights at 5.
First in Adelaide's 9 News at 5.
Nightly at 6.
And the unprecedented police operation.
We go to some breaking news now, and crews are right now at the scene.
And that's why the switch is on to 9 News.
For over 60 years, our community has placed their trust in Burnside Hospital for exceptional, compassionate and personalised care. Our comfortable facilities and serene gardens create an atmosphere that lets patients feel more at home. We're a not-for-profit community hospital and partner with leading visiting medical officers, providing a variety of surgical specialties, from orthopaedics to urology, breast and endocrine, maxillofacial, oncology and maternity. Burnside Hospital, your destination for exceptional care always.
Kirkbride Seafood on Doothie Street Unley process their own fish. It means they're a true seafood shop. They do it all on site, right in front of you. It's quite an art form and pretty amazing to watch. You won't find that in many seafood shops. So if there's a particular cut of fish you like, fillet, butterfly fillets, loins, steaks, tail, just ask and they'll cut it for you right there. Kirkbride Seafood, Doothie Street Unley. Visit kirkbrideseafood.com.au.
It's Cheap as Chips Black Friday sale.
Cheap as chips.
And holy chip, these deals are cheap. Friday only deals. Blaupunkt 55-inch TV, only $499. Save $200. Stick vacuums, a crazy $99. Saturday to Monday deals only. A huge 25% off all white goods, 25% off all toys, up to 50% off Adidas shoes. Grab our Black Friday catalogue for more amazing Black Friday weekend deals. Live cheaper with Cheap as Chips, in store or online.
Unit 13's charcoal cheesecake might not have been funny at all. And 32's ironing incident definitely wouldn't have been. Not to mention 6's electric blanket mix-up. But thanks to Safe Fire Electrical, they've had the building in stitches for weeks. A little fire safety can be the difference between a comedy and a tragedy. Keep the little things in order with Safe Fire Electrical, your local fire safety experts. Visit safefire.com.au.
The 5AA Player app lets you listen to all your favourite 5AA shows wherever you go.
5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Yo. I don't think we should talk about this. Come on, why not? People might misunderstand what we're trying to say, you know?
Oh, that's a part of life. Come on.
Let's talk about tech, baby. Let's talk about tech. Let's talk about tech. Let's talk about tech.
All right then, come on, spin.
Are we allowed to use that song anymore? I'm not sure. Richard Pascoe, you are in the studio. Richard Pascoe, Adelaide Tech Guy. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist.
Good afternoon,
Hello.
Angie.
Sorry, that audio was just doing weird things in my ear.
It is true.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm very good. How can you not be good on a wonderful day like today?
Yeah, it's going to change by the end of the week, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Yes.
Now, we want people to call you 8223 0000, or you can also email onair at 5AA.com.au, and the 5AA Facebook and YouTube live stream is now live thanks to Foodland Supermarkets, so you can ask a question as well, and we will get that through. Now, a couple of things, and I'm sorry, I didn't have time to word you up on this off air.
That's
so
okay. I like it when you throw me under the bus.
Yeah, if you haven't covered it or whatever, that's no problem.
Far away.
So Australians are being reminded about the imminent closure of 3G.
Yes.
So middle of next month, is it?
That's it. So if you've got
who has a 3G?
We've had a couple of people ring in. We have got 3G phones that are old enough to vote, and I'm not having a go at you about that. But because we've had 4G for quite a while now, so they fall into the real 7 or 8 year old category out there. There's still people around with 3G phones.
So basically, when 3G is switched off, December the 15th,
you're
not going to be able to use their phone. So
you'll have a touch of Optus about you.
Okay, so they can't just automatically. Is it the phone that's a 3G phone?
It's the phone. It's a little antenna in the phone that literally will only take that signal.
Oh, okay.
So make sure if you've got a 3G phone, people, do something about it. And I've got to say, Angie, if money's a worry for you on that, go to a service station and buy one of the $50 or $60 phones.
Yes, you don't have to spend a lot of money.
You don't have to spend a lot of money. And people always go, well, I don't want all the different things on the front of the screen. Remove all the apps apart from, your phone calls, your text messages.
Maybe Safari or email.
Email, internet, that's it. Take everything else off. Make it simple for people.
Because it says the devices aren't upgraded, may no longer be able to make calls to 000 as well. And FBOS machines, medical alarms. So that is very important. So that is December the 15th. And as well, and I know Matthew has been speaking about it, I'm not sure if it's on your list, but Black Friday, Cyber Monday, sales, scammers. In what ways can we get scammed? Like, why should you get scammed on it? I suppose if you're buying it online, you might see
things that are too good to be true. So we see a lot of them come past, especially on social media. Manola Blanc shoes for $20.
Oh, that would never happen.
It's never going to happen, is it? But a lot of people,
you might get a buckle.
You might,
tiny.
You might get a look at the Manola Blanc shoe.
Exactly.
For that's it. So it's too good to be true. It is. And what I always say to people is, make sure that you go along, have do your research, go along and say, can I get this? Look at their website. And make sure the website looks legitimate, because there are so many things on social media at the moment, and I click on a few of them just to have a look, and you go to a website and it just doesn't look right.
But usually you can tell with the web address, can't you? Because it'll have numbers.
No, they're getting better and better as they're doing this. You look at the website and it's not up to the standard of other websites.
But if you're buying something from, say, maya.com.au, they can't use maya.com.au. It'd go to somewhere.
It'd go to somewhere else.
But they can't use that handle.
That handle, no. They can go along sometimes and mask that handle. You've just got to be a bit careful.
Okay. All right. So, I don't know. It's always a risk buying things if you find a link on Facebook anyway, isn't it?
It is.
Has anyone, actually, that's what I want to know from people, if they ever bought anything, clicked on a link through Facebook and it's been okay? Because generally, you can look at stuff, but generally I think if you're buying stuff online, you'd go direct to the site, wouldn't you?
You normally would. But
Yeah.
there's things I bought something and, off of that. 9 months, and then Australian Border Force stopped that coming into the country.
So you bought a link through Facebook?
Through Facebook, yeah.
Do you think there was drugs in there?
No, it was a no. Let's just spell that right now. It was a I got it from, it was a walking stick that extended.
Yes.
And they called it a weapon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily the website you bought it from. It was just the
no. So and I've never.
Where
got
did it go?
Never got my money back.
Oh.
They wouldn't refund my money. They said that we send it to you again. This went on over 9 months, and then I got a letter from Border Force saying, literally, stop trying to bring this into the country. We're not going to let it through.
But see, that's an interesting talking point. So with stuff like that, because you would have just looked at it, I was okay. You don't even think about that.
No.
Is that up to the retailer to know our laws and know?
I would say it should be, but this
Yeah,
retailer
okay.
was not based in Australia. It was based overseas, and tracked the shipping, saw it come in, and then 6 months later, I'm still trying to find. It's still stuck. And one time I was at Port Lincoln for 3 months.
Was it?
Yes.
Well, couldn't you have just driven up to Port Lincoln and got it?
No, I'm not. Me knocking on Border Force, going,
Yeah, exactly.
Customs, can I have my stick over there in the corner, thanks?
You've just said it was for your elderly relative or something?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't let it in.
Oh, okay.
Must have been good, though.
Must have been good. Must have looked like a real weapon. So $6.2 million was stolen from Australians in online shopping scams between January and September this year.
There would have been
That's
a lot more, Ange, because people don't report them.
Yeah.
That's the worrying thing.
Exactly, particularly when you buy a $2 egg timer from, is it Temu or something?
Temu.
It doesn't really matter,
Yep.
does it? Barbara from Glenelg, hello.
Oh, yes, hello. I was just letting you know that the 3G, if you're with Telstra, doesn't shut off until June next year.
That's right, Barbara. It's only Optus.
Yes, I didn't know if you knew or not.
Yeah. Yep. But,
I didn't know, Barbara.
Yeah, think about well done, Barbara. Thanks for bringing that up to us. That's good.
So you have a good afternoon.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Barbara.
So why is that? Why have Telstra got it for longer? I mean, I know Telstra probably own most of the towers anyway.
Yeah, that'd be why. It's about clearing space on the towers.
Okay.
For it.
All right, and Optus lose out again.
Yeah.
So that is Optus customers? Is it Vodafone customers?
I'll do some research just during the break.
Okay, that'd be fantastic. Tony from Seaton, hello.
How you going? Good afternoon.
Hi, Tony.
Listen, the latest scam that I got on my computer was a Telstra invoice.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it was identical. It was exactly identical to the blue Telstra. Even I looked at the spender and I had Telstra on it.com. And it was only one digit difference. It was an 08 or something, and we had an 01 or something on this new invoice. And believe me, I said to my wife, I said, well, you haven't paid it. I said, we've got another invoice here. She said, no, I paid it yesterday, last week. And I said, look, we've got another bill here. And then she goes, that must be a scam. And then it was completely identical. I could not fault it.
Oh.
Tony, could you forward that email to me?
Well, I have to check with my wife because she usually, she goes, don't go through it, just delete it.
Yeah.
And I can have a look when I go home. Yeah?
That'd be great, Tony. Yeah.
Even the printing of the pages, it comes out 3 pages to get monthly invoicing, and it was completely identical, and I couldn't fault it, except for the sender where it was a different, one digit difference.
Yeah. It's getting harder and harder, and with artificial intelligence out there, it's making those scams even more hard to pick up.
But I think the things with, thanks Tony, but I think with bills and stuff, because you'd normally just do it through your BPay or your app or whatever, so you're not necessarily going to click on that, are you?
Well, you shouldn't, but you should go along and say, I've already paid that. I know when all my Telstra bills come in.
Hey, Richard, so it does say here, so it is TPG Telecom, followed by Telstra and Optus next year. So TPG looks like it will be the first one that will go from December 15. So there we go. Let's take a quick break, and please keep the calls coming. 8223 Richard Pascoe is here. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists.
Say goodbye to power bills for good and access clean green energy from the sun with a 10 kilowatt rooftop solar system valued at $11,000 thanks to NRG Solar. 5AA's Variety Radiothon is on Friday the 1st of December, giving you the chance to bid on this amazing solar system thanks to NRG Solar, with all proceeds going to our friends at Variety, the children's charity. To bid or find out more, visit 5AA.com.au. All thanks to NRG Solar, Variety SA and $13.95. Adelaide's 5AA.
That's the bell. Here comes the catch of the day from SA King Prawns. When Tony, Heather and their crew aren't at sea, they're selling their delicious catch in the SA King Prawns store in Edinburgh North. They're starting to haul in their new season king prawns for your Christmas feast. They're cooked and frozen at sea on board their trawler, Maria L. New season Spencer Gulf King Prawns in store from November 24. 15 Hewitson Road, Edinburgh North. Open 6 days. Buy direct from the prawn fisherman. SA King Prawns.
Get great value Christmas gifts this Black Friday at Coles. Like selected gift cards from TCN, now 15% off. Redeemable at JB Hi-Fi and more. That's great value, hands down, at Coles. In-store only, excludes TCN variable load cards. Offer ends Tuesday. Limits and T's and C's apply.
Is hip or knee pain holding you back? Take a step in the right direction with Adelaide Hip and Knee Centre. Our orthopaedic specialists, Drs. Baird, Facina, Morris and Munt, are dedicated to improving your quality of life from sports injuries to arthritis. Located at Burnside Hospital, our state-of-the-art facility offers on-site radiology, physiotherapy and pathology for a seamless patient experience. Visit Adelaide Hip and Knee Centre, part of your community at Burnside Hospital.
Don't wait. Harvey Norman Black Friday pre-sale on now. Save up to a huge 30% off Windows 11 computers. Save $400 on the Acer Aspire 3 laptop with i3 processor, now $597. Motorola E13, now $98, save $80. And save $400 on Google Pixel 8 Pro, now $1,298. More in store and online while stocks last. Harvey Norman Black Friday pre-sale on now.
The passing of someone close places unique stress on family and friends. At this time, Farrell and O'Neill Funerals are here to provide reassurance and peace of mind. Farrell and O'Neill offer creative guidance and advice to tailor a service that best honours your loved one. Whether a large gathering or a small, intimate service, Farrell and O'Neill share their generations of experience in tailoring a unique and meaningful farewell. Proudly SA family-owned and operated, because it's personal.
Here at 5AA, we're all about supporting local. Napoleon, directed by Ridley Scott, details the rise and fall of the iconic French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. See it in cinemas from November 23.
Hi, Alan Lark from Maddox. If you need air conditioning or solar service, the last thing you want is bad advice or a rip-off price. So, it makes perfect sense to call Maddox with your service inquiry. We're a family-owned business for over 50 years, the trusted name for air and solar in South Australia. You'll get the right advice and very fair and honest prices. In fact, much of our advice is absolutely free. Call 1300 Maddox or go online anytime.
The 5AA Player app lets you listen to all your favourite 5AA shows wherever you go.
5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
Richard Pascoe, so we have confirmation, or
let's clarify.
So with the 3G network being closed down, some are starting from December the 15th.
Yep, so Vodafone's December the 15th. Telstra will be June next year, and apologies to Optus because you've taken a hammering. September 24, they'll be the last to shut the doors.
All right.
If you want your phone calls to sound better, when you ring us, get on the 4G or the 5G network. You sound better.
Because it's not really any cheaper, but I suppose maybe people are stuck on the old style contracts, aren't they? Maybe? Are they cheaper?
If you have still on a 3G contract, right, for your phone on there, go into a telco and get it upgraded.
Yes.
Because you'd be surprised the amount of data that you can pick up. I mean, I was with somebody the other day and they went from, don't fall off your chair here, Ange, 2 gig of data they were on. 2 gig. And they were still paying for a certain amount of calls per month.
Oh, no. Did they have Wi-Fi at home?
Yeah, no, they never turned it on the
no,
phone either.
okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, my neighbour's a bit like that, and I'm trying to. Yeah, she's been talking to her brother, but I said, yeah, you probably are better off actually getting the NBN, and then at least you can hook your phone into Wi-Fi, so you're not actually technically paying for it.
The amount of apps that come down every day and that are updated,
Yes.
it can be, I've seen a gig or so a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, a gig. What can a gig get you these days? Maybe downloading one picture. You reckon?
Yeah, something like that. And people, I had this question again with the FIVEAA app on there. Only uses 25 megabits per hour on there. Hardly anything.
All right, so
for the phone.
5AA app on your 2 gig, all fine.
Yeah, 2
but
gig
you
are
should
all
still
fine.
Upgrade though. Yeah. You can also tune into 5AA and YouTube, Facebook. Thanks to Foodland Supermarkets. We'll wave. I think that's the camera. Oh no, it's probably that one. Who knows, Richard? We're not here for the television. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Yes, we are, Angie. Tom.
Good. Yeah, good afternoon. Don't pull off the chair laughing, Richard.
Right.
But I've had a retro 3310 Nokia.
Wow. Okay.
Excellent. Is it on 1G? If that even existed?
Come on, Tom. You're not going to take that, are you?
It's got a crank handle on the side, so it's showing its age. But it hasn't missed a beat in 4 years, and I got the SMS from my provider, which is TPG, which is Vodafone.
Yes.
Last week, saying December the 13th they're going to turn the service off for the 3G.
Yep.
Anticipating something, I'd bought an Opal open-face, big, extra loud loudspeaker, big buttons because my eyesight is getting old and all the rest of it. And I opened it up when I got the SMS from TPG saying, okay, it's going to happen. And this is the phone that I got was the Opal, the new one. So I charged it up, and I've been charging it ever since. The battery is half the size of the bloody phone, and it still won't hold a charge for more than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Whereas my Nokia...
Oh, you get days.
Exactly. And in fact, I still don't laugh. I actually have my original dual SIM Nokia 2G, and I use it as an alarm system. And the batteries for that I have two.
You get weeks out of that, Tom.
Tom.
Sorry?
Tom.
You get weeks out of it.
It's going to break your heart, I know, but it is time. It's time. Still keep your Nokia. You can still play Snake on it.
What I mean is the quality of the batteries, the quality of the
No.
It's crap, basically, now.
Yeah, you got to let it go, Tom. It's a good, though. You might be able to sell that for a decent price.
No, you
can't. Okay.
Probably Tom hates me now, but yes.
That's all right. Peter's got a question. With recent publicity on banking app scams on Android, do you recommend not using mobile phones for banking?
I do recommend using mobile phones for banking. And this is why I say you make sure that you get the banking app from the Google Play Store or the iPhone or the App Store for iPhones. And it's especially good. So if you get a phone call from a bank, Ange, and supposedly from a bank says you transferred so much money to somebody, you can hang up straight away, go to your phone, open the app up and see if there's any transactions on there that aren't right. Okay. Then you can also go along, because if there's paperwork that's been sent to you, that's on the app as well. So you can go along and check, and you know it's a scam straight away.
Yeah. Damien asks, iPhones, wanting to buy one for our daughter as a first phone, looking at buying a new 12 or 13, thoughts or recommendations?
Good idea, 12 or 13. That's all she'll need.
Okay.
Yeah. Or the SE, which is even cheaper.
Okay. SE?
SE.
Was that 12? Was that...
SE is the it's like the cheaper one out there if money's a problem. And I've got to say, I've seen the 12 or 13 for really good prices as we've got Black Friday sales.
Okay. Cheryl says, my husband's flip top phone shows 3.5G. Will this be okay after... Oh, that's 3... That's 3G.
3G as well.
Will this be okay after the 15th or 12th? Cheryl, my answer would be it depends on your provider.
On your carrier. So if you're with Vodafone, you better make a move.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, you mentioned Black Friday, didn't you?
I did. Great. There are some great sales out there. And I had a whinge about Black Friday a few weeks ago because they've had Black Friday sales let for a month now. just to give you some examples, it's the only sale of the year that you will ever get anything back from Apple if you want to walk in the door and buy something from Apple.
What do you mean back from Apple?
So if you go in and buy, I think, an iPhone 14, you get a $150 gift card from Apple.
What about a 15? 15 is the new one, isn't
15, I think you get a gift card back for
in
that
store.
In-store
and I can
gift card.
I can still trade my thing in.
Still trade.
And is that on Friday only? Sorry, how many questions? Because I want to update.
Yeah, I think it's Friday and Saturday that you can go along and do this.
Oh.
Only time of the year you'll be able to go along and get a discount
I'm going to do
from
that.
Apple.
No
So
wonder.
yes.
See, I was holding off, Richard. Oh, well, I didn't really have time, but I was holding off because I'll get a good trade-in. And I can still do the trade-in.
Yes, you can.
In-store.
Spot on.
Oh, I'm heading down there Friday, Richard. That's exciting.
Go. It's exciting. If you need a TV, I've seen some remarkable bargains on TVs. $3,000 off a 98-inch TV.
What's the normal price for that?
About 9,000, comes down to about 6,000. But there are so many bargains around.
Who are the TVs through specifically, or just
all the retailers have got wonderful bargains on TVs. So your Harvey
Excellent.
Normans and everything, great bargains on TVs, wonderful bargains on computers as well. Some really big savings out there.
All right, but do it on their actual website.
Go on their website
not any
or go in
links.
store. We like you in store.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
beautiful. Richard, how do we get in touch with you?
AdelaideTechGuide.com.au.
Thank you. We'll see you next week after the news with Melanie Usher. He's going to have a big whinge. We want to get you involved. 8223 0000.
This is Adelaide's 5AA.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the latest news headlines. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of 55-year-old Kevin Jewell for alleged murder. His wife's body was discovered with a gunshot wound at a house in Modbury North last night. Court today for a man charged over a murder at Felixstowe earlier this month. Israel has approved a hostage deal with Hamas in the first major move to de-escalate since the terror organisation's surprise attack last month. And in sport, father-sons and several veterans looking to prove their fitness have dominated the AFL's rookie and pre-season drafts. 5AA weather, sunny this afternoon, a late shower or two tomorrow, 28. Right now, it's 25. We'll have more news at 4 and as it happens, on 5AA.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, the 5AA Player app is the easiest way to enjoy 5AA. Whether you're in the garden, on the bus, or doing the dishes, 5AA is as close as your phone and ready to play at the press of a button.
Stream 5AA in crystal clear sound at the touch of a button, wherever you are.
Download the 5AA Player free from your favourite app store today. You won't regret it.
The 5AA Player.
I'm Kathy Nagel, the Chief Executive of Western Hospital Henley Beach. Eye healthcare, cataract surgery and glaucoma management are all health issues that can appear unexpectedly, and specialist treatment is often required. Western Eye Care at Western Hospital boasts 7 ophthalmic surgeons, on-site diagnostics, surgery options and a wide range of aftercare for all eye healthcare needs. For more information, visit westernhospital.com.au or call 8159 1200. That's 8159 1200.
Aldi's deliciously juicy Aussie raspberries are so sweet. No, sweeter. And they're on sale now at Aldi for a sweet price of $3.49 per 125 gram pack.
I can't even.
Aldi. Good. Different.
Beaumont's Black Friday sale is on. Tiles in stock and ready to go. Clearance tiles up to 65% off. Aussie-made floor tiles 24% off. Italian tile specials 17% off. In-store and online. 7 days only at Beaumont's while stocks last.
IKEA is here to help turn your dream home into your real home. Discover new lower prices on over 1,000 of our favourite items, from beds to sofas and everything in between, like sofa beds. Make it happen today with IKEA.
When you want a retractable door screen, you want uninterrupted views and natural ventilation combined with protection from insects. You want Phantom Screens. Our custom-made retractable door screens can be colour-matched to your existing decor and span up to 7 metres wide. And they disappear out of sight when not in use. A screen that's there 1 minute, gone the next. From the hills to the coast and everywhere in between, let the fresh air in with Phantom Screens. Get inspired online at phantomscreens.com.au.
Discover the ocean state of mind with Explorer Journeys and Phil Hoffman Travel. Explore the picturesque Greek and Croatian shores from Athens to Venice, or bask in the beauty of Mykonos sunsets from Athens to Istanbul. From $8,099 per guest in an ocean terrace suite with 9 included culinary journeys, selected beverages, complimentary Wi-Fi and more. Book now to receive €150 credit per suite. Contact Phil Hoffman Travel. Visit pht.com.au.
Hi, I'm Tim Angove from Supercraft Betting. FIVEAA contacted me. I made some time to meet with them. I got on really, really well with Emma. She worked very hard to get my attention, but also really suit the message that I really wanted to display here on FIVEAA. During COVID, manufacturing became front of mind to everyone, but we really needed to mention to people who we are and where we are, because people had lost contact with us. FIVEAA really brought that contact home and really got people rocking up at our doorstep almost immediately. I highly recommend small businesses especially to get in with FIVEAA. They're very much South Australian, just like us.
To get your message out there and grow your business, visit fiveaa.com.au and hit the Advertise With Us link for more information.
The FIVEAA Player app lets you listen to all your favourite FIVEAA shows wherever you go.
FIVEAA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
It is 25 minutes to 4. Beautiful day in the city, but there will be up to 20 mils of rain coming through on Friday. So you probably need your brollies that day. Now, what we want to do is give away this movie pass, but you have to come on air. The movie pass it's going to be one of those movies, probably lots of Oscar noms, I would say. Ridley Scott. What movie did Ridley Scott do? Is he Avatar? No, that's James Cameron. Mel will tell us.
Mel will tell us. I'm not really a movie buff. So,
Ridley Scott's Napoleon details the rise and fall of Napoleon, played by Joaquin Phoenix, in cinemas November the 23rd. Get the calls coming right away, 8223 0000.
Josh's Wednesday Wine.
Not happy, Jack!
Still love that.
19, one of those classics. Now, how are you, Josh, and what are you whinging to me about
well,
today?
thank you, Angie, and good afternoon to you and to everyone listening. Well, it's not so much of a whinge today, but or a whine, but a collection of observations, shall we say.
Yes.
This actually goes back to, do you remember a couple of weeks ago when it was announced that Flemington Racecourse, during the Spring Cup Carnival, Spring Racing Carnival rather, announced that it was going to be allowing tailored shorts into the private members area.
It's ridiculous. I think it's the silliest thing I've ever seen. I'm not going to Bondi Beach, or Altona. You're coming here, you've got to dress for the occasion. I saw the bloke with the shorts on, I thought you've got to be joking. But maybe I'm old-fashioned.
Yeah, that's legendary trainer Gay Waterhouse, who is usually not backwards in coming forwards with any opinion on all things horse racing, and apparently fashion as well. So that's what she thought of it.
Yes.
But it then seems that and I don't know how this becomes a debate point. Clearly people have got nothing better to do, but the more fashion conscious out there are now having some strong debates on social media about whether shoes should be worn with socks. I don't even see the reason for debate on this.
Okay, what do you think about shoes and socks? Yes or no? No. Do you have to wear socks?
Yes. Of course you do.
What about thongs and socks?
Oh. Hey, no.
That's another
We're not English tourists.
No. Okay, so I agree with you, but what are your theories on the wearing shoes without socks?
Well, it's disgusting for a start off, because you're just pouring sweat. Isn't that what a sock is designed to do? Is kind of try and trap some of the sweat. And the other thing, unless you've got money to burn, and largely no one does in this cost of living crunch, what, are you just going to keep turfing out pairs of shoes all the time? You go, it doesn't matter, I've got plenty of disposable income, I'll go and get another one? No. I'm not a race goer, Ange, but if I was, there would be two things that I would do. I'd go and get my suit featuring slacks. Go and get that dry clean. No, here there are no shorts.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that if I'm getting all suited up and tizzed up for the races, I reckon I'm going to be able to find it in my budget somewhere just to get a pair of black business socks.
Yeah, or even, okay, what do you think about the different sort? Because you could do bobby socks if you don't love your socks. Do you know what bobby socks are?
No.
Oh, okay. They're little socks. They're little socks. Like a half a sock.
What, like the ankle socks?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, gotcha.
Socks.
Now
oh my
I'm with
God,
you.
am I 80? Sorry.
No comment.
Yes.
But on the shoes, no socks point, it seems to be like the latest fashion craze, where if you don't like the idea of pouring sweat into a shoe all day, you can't be one of the more fashion conscious. So the question is very simple, and I want ladies and gents to answer this question. Shoes without socks, yes or no?
Yeah,
8223 0000.
And you can go into the running for the movie pass Napoleon. So it's as easy as that, because we want to get you involved. We just want to have a bit of a fun one today. Alien. Ridley Scott did Alien.
Yes, there we go.
In 1970. Oh, Gladiator.
Oh, of course.
With Russell
Great
Crowe.
film.
Blade Runner. Oh, look. Here we go. And Gladiator 2 and obviously all the Alien ones. So Ridley Scott has done a heap of movies. So shoes without socks, is that okay?
Yes or no?
Okay.
Simple question today.
All right, give us a call straight away, 8223 0000.
Yeah, sharp dressed man who wears socks.
Have you heard... Oh, sorry, Josh, I know you got to get the phone, but have you heard of a shacket?
I need to sit down for this one. A what?
A shacket.
What is that, like a shirt jacket or
Yes,
something? Oh, is it like
it's a
jeggings?
thing.
Do you remember when jeans and leggings were a thing?
Yes. What are the weird combinations? So yes, shacket is a jacket, but it's a shirt.
Stop bastardising clothes and accessories, people.
I know. Let's go now, Mary. I'm going to go straight to you, Mary. Mary from Fairview Park. You are on the air. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well. How are you going?
Good. Yeah, good, thank you. Good. Look, I think socks definitely with shoes. I don't like the look when you see a man in a nice suit and he's just got shoes and no socks on. I just think it looks odd.
Yes.
It's not very hygienic either.
No, it's not.
Sweaty.
But I think as a woman, so you know how a lot of the women wear the little short boots? I think some women might not wear socks under their boots, but I do. I totally wear socks.
I have on the odd occasion, and it's very, very uncomfortable.
With socks or without socks? Oh, without socks.
Without socks.
Yeah, because it causes blisters a bit, doesn't it, if you don't wear socks? Socks
really
are that
does.
barrier
Really
between the shoe and the foot.
Yeah, absolutely. It rubs, gets very sore very quickly.
All right. Thank you, Mary.
So, no worries.
Thank
okay,
you. You're
bye.
in the running for the Napoleon double pass with Joaquin Phoenix. Hi, Andrew.
Oh, God, Angie, I'm the culture vulture of Craigmore. My God, I'm a cultural man.
No,
I don't want my toes in sweat, drowning. I want my toes to be dry and nice. Being the culture vulture of Craigmore, it's very important.
So my guess is you wear socks, Andrew?
Oh, of course, love.
Good. Do you have a special pair of socks?
You know what? I love any socks, even if they've got holes in them, which drives my wife crazy.
Okay.
She goes nuts.
Now that's another conversation, Andrew, the holy sock. Come on.
Oh, I just love them, though, because they're comfortable.
Yeah, but you may as well not be wearing socks if they've got holes in them.
Do you think I'm wearing socks now, mate?
Well, I don't know, because you're at home.
That's right.
So you
I'm
might...
walking around in bare feet, watching my garden and listening to you guys.
That's different. You're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh, no, it does, because when you get the holes in your socks, it's the most comfortable place, so it's nice to be feeling the ground on the feet.
Oh, Andrew, no. Holes in the socks cause sweat and blisters.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, mate.
Thank you
Have
very
a good
much,
one.
Andrew. See, I can't, like Andrew just said, sort of walking around bare feet. I can't do that at a supermarket or anything. That's weird as well, because I've got such delicate feet. I can't walk around on gravel or anything without some kind of shoe on. Richard looked at me when I said, I've got delicate feet. Hello, Dave.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Now, wonderful. Now, shoes without socks would be like wearing no underwear. You can't do it.
No, Dave, that's another discussion. No, you can't do it. No.
You just can't do it.
No.
You've got to have your socks on.
You do.
100%.
You've got to have your underwear on too.
Well, yeah, well, I guess you do.
So
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
I agree, Dave.
Cheers.
Is there someone out there that loves wearing shoes without socks? Todd sent a message through. Todd, there are two types of people in this world. Blokes that wear socks and women. Thank you very much, Todd. Hi, Jennifer.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm just the right person for ringing about because I've got a pair of socks on, and during the day I've been wearing a pair of shorts that not down to my ankles, but they've got embroidery around the lower part of the things. Anyway, my shoes...
You're not going to the races, though, are you, Jennifer, today?
No, no. My shoes, they've got thick white soles. It looks as if they're soles, but it comes up part of the sole. So that's white. There's navy, the sort of canvas of the shoes, but then it's got white laces that goes through it. And then instead of doing a bow, or a knot, shall I say, you pull the two threads through, and then you just do a bow after that. And it's just so different, and it looks so elegant with such white, and they have a white thing across the toes, as well as the thick white sole. It looks absolutely elegant. I'm sure you'd be delighted with it.
Yes, and you wear socks too, so that makes me even more delighted. Now, what are your thoughts on wearing socks with holes in it?
Well, it's got to be, cold weather, you're either wearing longer trousers or something rather to match it. But at present, I've got a few pairs of socks that really are only up to the ankles or slightly over the belly to the ankles, which was far too short in the good old days. But one pair has got a red stripe, a yellow stripe, a blue stripe, which is good on crows. And then another pair of white socks that barely come to the ankles. But it looks elegant because I'm wearing sort of jeans or something that sort of match it.
Jennifer, I was just thinking, how long have you been ringing FIVEAA for? It's been a while now, hasn't it?
Oh, not so much of the last few years.
But before that you did,
I'm a total fire victim. I haven't had a phone.
Yeah, but you used to ring quite regularly. Did you ring when Bob Rhodes...
hardly regularly. No, goodness knows, it's a couple of months since I last rang, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I just remember speaking to you for many, many years. But it's good to chat to you again, and I'm glad you've got your beautiful shoes and socks on.
Oh, good on you. Thank you, bye.
Jennifer. So should socks match your outfit? I think you can get away with having, say, you might have on a pair of denim jeans with a fluorescent pair of socks. I think socks don't have to match. My friend of mine, he wears all different socks. So one day it might be pizzas, one day it might be nachos, it might be bananas one day. And that's okay. Bit of a sock with a pattern on it. Hello, Jason. How are you?
Hey, Ange. Blame the whole thing on Miami Vice TV show.
Oh, yes. Don Johnson and Tubbs, whatever his name was.
With his suit and no socks.
Yes, but they were cool, weren't they? And it suited the climate.
Wearing suits because of that climate?
Yeah, I know.
You really think so?
Do you wear... Yes, no, you go.
What's this whole idea of wearing brown shoes with blue suits as well?
I'm okay with that, because I've got blue jeans on today and sort of beige kind of boots on. So I'm okay.
A dress suit, so. Dress suit. So.
But I'm okay with a different colour shoe. Because I don't love black things. Like I always, personally, I prefer different coloured stuff. I don't even know if I've got a pair of black shoes. I probably have. But okay, so you think you should do black with a dress suit?
In that situation, I mean, if you've got your jeans, that's different. Go your heart, I suppose. But if you're going out formal, no, look a bit kind of...
Okay. And I assume, because you are very refined, I assume you wear socks with your shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, good. And what about holes in the socks? They go in the bin?
Yeah, I mean, let's be cool, you got a pair and there's one little hole, maybe, say, underneath it's going to be inside your shoe, nobody can see it. Maybe get away with one time, but otherwise, don't get rid of things.
All right. Thank you very much, Jason. Thanks for the call. Pam, if you don't mind holding, we're just going to take a quick break. And I want to take your call and we'll give away the Ridley Scott's Napoleon. Details the rise and fall of Napoleon, played by Joaquin Phoenix. It is in cinemas tomorrow.
It's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but take me over my blue suede shoes.
Rowie and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
36 is skipper Mitch McCarron. Mitch, what in God's name, Mitchy boy, is happening to our starts?
Big Williams was a thorn in our side early too.
Rowie and Timmy G.
Yeah, definitely. He's a really tough matchup. You know, when you're trying to do too much of the right thing and you play too cautious, you end up turning the ball over more, you know, because you're not backing yourself. And I wouldn't say we're loose to start games. I'd actually say the opposite.
4 p.m. weekdays on 5AA.
A leader from a line.
Come on, go.
Is he going to get there?
In 50 metres, turn left.
Shut up! Mate, look, a KFC Go Bucket and freeze for just $4.95 from 3 to 5 p.m. Shut up and take my money!
Not everywhere and not forever. Online and pick up only.
Today I'm talking to Tracy, who is one of Arbor Vitae's many happy customers. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Lee.
When did you start taking Arbor Vitae and what for?
I'm a cake maker by trade and suffered with sore hands for years, which is a common issue for my fellow bakers. They know how debilitating it is. A friend suggested I tried Arbor Vitae, and I can't believe how well it's worked for me.
What benefits have you noticed from Arbor Vitae?
It was after my second bottle that I noticed the difference. My pain has all but disappeared. It's like a magic potion. I'm able to work with no pain. No stretch of the truth. It's worked so well for me.
It's wonderful to hear how much of a positive impact it has had on your life. Thank you for your time, Tracy. Arbor Vitae is an easy-to-take daily supplement that may help manage some of the most common health disorders caused by inflammation. Arbor Vitae health supplements are now available at Chemist Warehouse, Australia's cheapest chemist. Visit arborvitae.com.au. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
The Renault Black Friday event is on from the 13th to the 27th of November. Get your driveway looking its best for summer and drive away in an eye-catching Renault SUV. Visit your Renault dealer to book a test drive today.
Renault. Love a barbecue. Oh, hot guy incoming. Get it together, Rose. You need a conversation starter. Sport, tech, last night's finale. That's it.
For news that matters to you, be on it at news.com.au.
Need your driveway, walkway, outdoor or entertaining area paved or repaved? You're in luck. Playford Pavers' massive sale is your unmissable opportunity. Score up to 30% off their stunning range, boasting a wide variety of colours and sizes. That's up to 30% off. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time and only while stocks last. Once they're gone, they're gone. Up to 30% off. Visit playfordpavers.com.au.
Ray White, big name in real estate, but also the biggest name in business broking. What makes us big? Our people, like Brett Buckley and his team. MBA, lecturer, and multi-time SA Business Broker of the Year. Brett doesn't just read a P&L, he feels it. If you're selling or expanding your business, Brett can take your business apart and find you more money. And we're not talking small change. Go on, touch base with Brett. Search Ray White Business Sales SA.
Send invoices.
Pay bills.
Send appointment reminders.
Want to streamline your business management tools? Thrive helps you manage communications, payments, schedules and more, all in one place. Search Thrive, THRYV, today.
The 5AA Player app lets you listen to all your favourite 5AA shows wherever you go.
5AA Afternoons with Angie McBride.
We'll give away the movie pass shortly, so if you just don't mind holding, got a couple of calls there, 8223 0000. Rowie, socks or no socks with shoes?
Oh, never.
Never?
I reckon that's why they invented thongs.
Now, you said you're not even allowed to wear... Well, I always call them Janikas, but it's sneens, isn't it? Sneakers and...
Oh, I can't do any of that.
Are you not allowed? You said you're not allowed to, or you just don't?
My daughters won't allow me.
Well, your daughter, Tori, she's a fashionista.
She's a fashionista, that's it.
Yeah.
But how's the people at the races that wear dress shoes with no socks and their long pants, they wind halfway up to their knees? I don't get that. I'd rather wear leather pants than look like that. And that's saying something.
I'd love to see you in a leather pants.
Port got 3 newbies, 2 small forwards, a midi. They picked up a rookie, Xavier Walsh, today, 195 centimetres from WA. A tall 40 can be a swingman. So Crows and Port's teams are locked and loaded. Done. Kadunsky, they train hard now, and away they go. Crows re-rookied Will Hamill and James Borlace were true to their word, which is great. Cover all that. Socceroos won 1-0 over Palestine. big show. See you at 4.
Thank you, Rowie.
See you later, Sneens. Sees or...
I call it, Schneens.
So girls can, but men can't.
I don't think there's any hard and fast rule with that.
Oh, I
but
thought...
Tori would say women can't. Well, if you're talking about sneens, Tori would probably say sneens can't. So you can't. Women and men can't wear sneens. But I like socks. You don't want a wet foot.
I get toe jams, and I'm telling you.
On that note, I hope people aren't having their afternoon scone. Thank you very much, Rowie. Pam, thank you for waiting.
That's okay, Angie. No, I don't wear socks. I don't like wearing socks, especially with my joggers. And
Pam! You have to wear socks with your joggers.
No, never, because I've got sexy ankles. Why would I want to hide them with socks?
Pam, your sexy ankles. But don't your sneakers get all sweaty and smelly?
No, I have inner soles I take out and wash them, no different than socks. And then you don't have the picture of the odd socks.
That's acceptable.
No, I don't have odd socks because I don't wear them.
Okay.
Unless I have to. So, no, and I said, why should I hide my sexy ankles, my tattoos, and my ankle bracelet with socks?
You got a sexy ankle. Have you got any socks?
Yes. Some. Yeah, I have to. If I wear boots to work or shoes to work, I wear those little stocking things, but I try not to wear socks if I can help it.
All right.
I know.
Oh, Pam, yeah, you flash those sexy ankles. You do you. Hello, Damien.
Hello, how you going?
I'm well.
That's good. Definitely socks.
Yes.
Yeah, can't have sweaty feet, stinky shoes.
And what about holey socks with holes in them?
Holey, only a couple times, then throw them out.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Damien. Thank you. Yeah, we've most people are saying socks. Someone sent a message through. The casual boat shoes with socks is a dead set no. Yeah, but you could do like a ankle sock then. Mary says, I housekeep for priests and had 2 odd socks for weeks. One day I had a good look at the pattern one. Oh, one was a box of chips and the other one was a hamburger. So chips and a hamburger, and realised they were a pair. Yes. So you were thinking, where's the other sock with the chip on it? But there was actually a theme in that. Thank you very much. Oh, look, we've had so many fantastic calls. I don't know who to give it to, Josh. I've got...
Josh's Wednesday Wine.
Because we've had some amazing calls. Look, let's give it to Damien from Evanston Park. Thank you, Damien. You have won a double pass to see Ridley Scott's Napoleon. It details the rise and fall of Napoleon, played by Joaquin Phoenix. It is in cinemas tomorrow, and I wonder if Shane Bassett will put that on his list. Probably. I would think so, because I think there's been a few previews around. Thank you for your calls, everybody. That was fantastic. Thank you, Josh. Tomorrow, Milton Vidulas, your gardening questions. There's going to be a fair bit of rain on Friday, so we might have to water. We're probably going to have to water tomorrow, maybe in the morning, just your pot plants. And we have Shane Bassett with movies or some streaming shows. And yeah, we'll talk stuff. And of course, I welcome your calls for sure. 8223 0000.
Rowie and Timmy G on the FIVEAA Sports Show.
36's skipper Mitch McCarron. Mitch, what in God's name, Mitchy boy, is happening to our starts?
Big Williams was a thorn in our side early too.
Rowie and Timmy G.
Yeah, definitely. He's a really tough matchup. You know, when you're trying to do too much of the right thing and you play too cautious, you end up turning the ball over more, you know, because you're not backing yourself. And I wouldn't say we're loose to start games. I'd actually say the opposite.
4 p.m. weekdays on 5AA.
The Hyundai 2023 SUV sale event is on now. Enjoy a brilliant $2,000 factory bonus on selected Santa Fe and Palisade, plus a great $1,500 factory bonus on the Tucson SUV. Experience our most innovative SUVs, packed with smart sense safety, advanced technology and intuitive design. Hurry, limited time only. Offer on select stock and not applicable on every model. T's and C's apply. Visit your local showroom today. Imagine that. Hyundai.
I'm Kathy Nagel, the Chief Executive of Western Hospital, Henley Beach. Orthopaedic surgery is enhanced at Western Hospital by a well-established short-stay program focusing on returning you home following your joint replacement. A joint school is provided prior to surgery, led by experienced orthopaedic nurses and physiotherapists who support you during your journey toward a safe and often early return home. For more information about orthopaedic short stay surgery, visit westernhospital.com.au or call 8159 1200.
That's the bell. Here comes the catch of the day from SA King Prawns. When Tony, Heather and their crew aren't at sea, they're selling their delicious catch in the SA King Prawns store in Edinburgh North. They're starting to haul in their new season king prawns for your Christmas feast. They're cooked and frozen at sea on board their trawler, Maria L. New season Spencer Gulf King Prawns in store from November 24. 15 Hewitson Road, Edinburgh North. Open 6 days. Buy direct from the prawn fisherman. SA King Prawns.
Let's see what's in the swear jar at Buy Urban Bathrooms and Kitchens. Here's one from Jasmine, the operations manager at Buy Urban and the driving force behind the success of all renovation projects. Jasmine swears to ensure all the trades arrive on time every time to ensure a seamless transition to your stunning Buy Urban bathroom. For a team that swears to deliver on quality and service, see Buy Urban Bathrooms and Kitchens, Adelaide's home renovation experts.
Online, on DAB Digital Radio and on 1395 AM. Talking Adelaide. This is Adelaide's 5AA.
Sunny this afternoon, a late shower or two tomorrow, 28. With the 4 o'clock news, I'm Mel Usher.
There's plenty of stock ready for immediate delivery on Mitsubishi Triton from Agostino Mitsubishi, Nailsworth and Elizabeth.
Police say a man wanted over the alleged murder of his wife at Modbury North is armed and dangerous. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of 55-year-old Kevin Jewell. 55-year-old Jodie Jewell's body was discovered last night in her Kelly Road home. She had died as a result of a gunshot wound. Officer in charge of major crimes, Superintendent Des Bray, says the suspect was last seen travelling north about 5 kilometres south of Port Wakefield around 7:30 last night.
We know he's driving a white Mitsubishi Triton, registration number XTN167. It's quite a distinctive vehicle. It's got a heavy checker plate tray, aluminium checker plate tray on the rear, and a very large toolbox immediately behind the cabin.
Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Kevin Jewell or the vehicle is asked to contact the police assistance line immediately on 131 444. A man has been charged with murder following the death of a woman at Felixstowe earlier this month. The 50-year-old from Felixstowe was arrested in the state's far north by APY Lands detectives in relation to the death. The accused is known to the 44-year-old female victim. He was fronting court today. Adelaide Airport has welcomed a new airline today. The first Vietjet service from Adelaide to Ho Chi Minh City departed this morning. The flight has a 1-hour stop in Perth. The airport's managing director, Brenton Cox, says it opens up Vietnam to South Australians.
You can depart 7:25 a.m. every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And the best bit is at the moment there's launch fares of $165 one way.
Protecting businesses, government agencies and households from online threats will be the focus of a nationwide cybersecurity plan. Zach De Silva reports from Canberra.
An extra $600 million will be spent boosting Australia's digital defences. Businesses will be given a playbook to help them deal with ransomware attacks, while laws requiring telcos to hold live
a hostage deal with Hamas in the first major move to de-escalate the violence since the terror organisation's surprise attack last month. Alison Petrowski has the latest.
After a 9-hour meeting, the Israeli cabinet agreed to a deal which will see the release of up to 50 hostages, women and children.